God bless you all. Today we're going to be discussing a very interesting topic, Black Lives Matters. Now, I'm all for the phrase, don't get me wrong, but the organization, I don't know about that. Especially when they should really reconsider changing their names to some Black Lives Matters. Or Black Lives Matter when they make us money. And the reason I say this is because the NBA had a 70% drop because they were pushing all of this nonsense. You know, LeBron James was going around telling everybody to vote for Joe Biden, or he was saying vote for a change. He was indirectly telling people to vote for Joe Biden, and they were pushing all of this political stuff. And as soon as the NBA dropped 70%, the NBA said, starting next season, we're removing all of the social justice names from the back of the jerseys. We're going to remove Black Lives Matters from the court. So I guess Black Lives don't matter to the NBA when the NBA can't make money out of the phrase. But interestingly enough, I guess Black Lives do matter when they go out to protest, but Black Christian lives or all other lives don't matter when they're trying to go to church. But Black Lives Matters organization, they have the free will to break all COVID restrictions. They can protest, they can break down businesses, they can burn down buildings. It's okay, it's cool. You guys have a pass. But to all the black people that want to go to church, you can't go. I really do believe that Black Lives Matters should change their name to some Black Lives Matters. For example, when Minister Dorre was preaching the gospel, we all know Dorre is a black man. Guess what happened? A white man tried to steal his equipment. He broke his leg in the process, the white man that was trying to steal the equipment from Dorre, and Dorre got arrested. Can you imagine what the media would be saying if a random white guy beat up a random black guy? Let's say the black guy was from the LGBTQ community and this black guy got beat up by a white guy. Black Lives Matters would be going crazy. But when a black minister gets beat up, the black minister that was attacked and robbed, he gets arrested. You see, only some Black Lives matter. Or how about when they were burning Bibles down in Oregon? I guess Christian Black lives don't matter. Because if Christian Black lives do matter, somebody in the organization should have been like, okay, let's not burn these Bibles, guys. There's such a thing as black Christians. But no, you know what BLM does? Black Lives Matter, you know what they do? They go into a black people church and they storm the church, cause a ruckus. I guess only some Black Lives matter. Because if all Black Lives mattered, they wouldn't have stormed in a church. They wouldn't have been burning Bibles. They wouldn't have beaten up a black minister. The government would have allowed churches to stay open since, you know, they allowed people to riot and burn buildings down. And with so many people in the Black Lives Matters organization, so many people, you don't think at least one person in the organization should realize that most of the people getting abortions are black people? If the government really cares about black people, if black lives really do matter, shouldn't somebody in the government say, let's try to create a program so that black people don't kill their babies the most, so that black people can keep their babies, so that the black community can actually grow? Black people are no longer populating. But I guess those black lives don't really matter. Now I'm saying all of this to say, because there are Christians out there, and believe me, I know a bunch of Christians, and I'm not judging anybody, because there's a lot of pain in the world, but there are Christians who would call you a racist. There are people who are not Christians who would call you a racist because you don't support this organization. This organization has deceived people into believing that they actually care about black people, when in reality they hate Jesus, when in reality they don't want anything to do with black people. They just want to push their narratives. They just want to push LGBT. They just want to push hate. They just want to push division. They just want to overthrow governments and burn buildings and destroy businesses and destroy anybody who doesn't align themselves with their views. but yet people call you a racist for not supporting this organization. There's only one man who loves you enough, regardless of your color, to have died for you. And it's not Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Barack Obama, or LeBron James. It's Jesus. Jesus Christ.